I'm going to show you my method for establishing and maintaining neutral posture. It's very simple. Get yourself a stool or a seat. I like something maybe with wood or plastic that's going to give you some feedback on your sits bones. Now, if we sit for a long period of time, we do tend to slouch. Nobody ever aged into superhero posture. And that's what I want you to explore, is being more of a superhero when you sit. And how are we going to do that? First, hands on knees, shoulders back and down. You're going to lean forward slightly, just enough to kind of take the slack out of your hamstrings and your glutes and to push your hips back into the seat or onto the seat. From there, now the sits bones are almost kind of riding a little bit off of the seat because I'm leaning forward, but I am not curling forward. I want you to be, you're already finding neutral by simply getting the hips rotated toward the, anterior rotated. We're rotating the hips a little bit forward by coming here, and then we can stack the body on top. That's the first most basic step, is simply being able to get the hips pushed back underneath you, rolled a little bit forward, so that then you can just simply lean back and we go right into the neutral posture. But now, if we've been slouched for a long time, or we're having some issues with being forward leaning, as we all do through the fighting of gravity, what I want you to be able to do now is to emphasize that a little bit more. So hips back, straighten your arms, chest up, and then I almost feel as if I need to grip onto my knees to pull my shoulders back and down, pull my ribs forward without flaring the ribs, little tension in the stomach to hold the ribs engaged so I'm not just arching my back, but stomach tight, lifting the chest, shoulders back and down. I now have emphasized and I can feel the lower back working, going maybe a little bit beyond neutral or beyond stacked vertically. And then I can relax into great posture. So again, to do that again, and you can let it go, and you can take a few deep breaths and just drop into being a little bit more slouched. And it's okay to just be loose, but then you're going to lean forward, tuck the hips back, straighten the arms, stack the vertebrae, grip the knees, pull the shoulders back and down, arch back another 5 or 10 degrees. Emphasize that there should be no pain, or you should feel like you're activating muscles in your back that are supportive to the curve of your spine. There might be some soreness or some sensation surrounding where your back pain is coming from, but it should never be a spike or a sharp stabbing pain. If that's the case, back off and go back to a range of motion that isn't painful for you. But I should be able to get a good squeeze, a good lift, shoulders back and down, and then I relax into neutral posture. I hope that helps.